Hi everyone, I thought it was time to make another vinyl update video. I haven't made one for ages, but I've been waiting for stuff to arrive for a frustratingly long time. So finally I gathered up enough that I figured it was worthwhile making a video. So here goes. Now I know that often a lot of the records I show, I've had comments from people saying, oh, it's so frustrating, they're done in such limited runs and almost impossible to get hold of. Well, I've got a couple here that hopefully should be a bit easier for some of you overseas to get hold of. First up is the self-titled debut album from Unknown Mortal Orchestra. This is out on Fat Possum Records in the US. And Unknown Mortal Orchestra, the brainchild behind that, the songwriter is Ruben Nielsen, who was in the Minchicks, one of the greatest New Zealand bands over the last decade or so. He's now based in Portland, Oregon. He's touring the States with this band, which also features the producer of the last Minchicks album, Screens. And you can hear some of the trademarks of that production coming through with the very treated vocals and the kind of sound. This is a bit different from the Minchicks, a little bit less, well, they were always all over the place and brilliant, but this is very kind of psychedelic. It has, I don't know, maybe traces of, you know, that kind of late 60s Pink Floyd era psychedelia, and yeah, because it's on Fat Possum, it should be a little easier to get hold of. Insert there. So, Unknown Mortal Orchestra. This one also hopefully should be readily available. This is the newest from Liam Finn, FOMO, which stands for Fear of Missing Out. Liam Finn's a bit of a genius really. He can write fantastic pop songs, but he has a real talent for arrangement. And what I love about this is it's a pretty tightly packed album, only 36 minutes. Show you the gatefold here. But his songs lurch around in all sorts of different directions, you know, one minute you listen to a nice pop song and he goes off and there's a bit of noise. He's a fantastic instrumentalist. He often plays a lot of his own stuff. He doesn't on this, he's got others in here as well. He's not completely solo, but highly recommend this Liam Finn album, as I do his previous album, I'll Be Lightning. Really, really worthwhile. That's been released on Yet Rock Records, and you can pick that up from their website. One of the things I've been waiting quite a while for finally arrived in the post this morning, and subsequently I've only had time to listen to the half of the first side. This is a band from Dunedin called Left or Right. I forgot to mention that all of the stuff I'm showing in this video is New Zealand material. Left or Right, who are a bit of a jam band out of Dunedin, and they've got a real commitment to what they do. So this is just 5 tracks, but some of the lengths on here, 7 minutes 48, 9 minutes 33, 8 minutes 23, so you know, you're getting a full album there with 5 tracks. And they worked with Dale Cotton, who's probably one of the better engineers and producers in New Zealand, especially for something that's got a lot of weight, a lot of energy, and he's produced a lot of my favourite records over the last couple of years really. And this has been pressed on brown vinyl. Limited run of only 300 copies. This is number 17. You can find them on Facebook, Left or Right, and I just contacted them there and picked up the album that way. And now some older things, rather than new releases, other things I've picked up. Had this on CD for a while, but I thought it was time to get it on vinyl. The Minchicks, the classic album, Crazy Yes, Done No. Brilliant album, probably one of the best New Zealand albums in the last decade, I would say. And the song itself, Crazy Yes, Dumb No, of course, has been covered by many, many people. It features on this album. You've got to have an album like this when you look at that artwork, isn't that brilliant? So I'm really pleased to pick that up. And also, I got this, which is another Minchicks release. The Minchicks Blue Team Go 7-inch with post-no bills, and this was pretty cheap actually. I got this, it came from the UK, but it cost me less than $5 New Zealand for the single and postage, and it's pretty nice there on the green vinyl. That was released 2004, so an older release from the Midchips. And finally, and this is probably my pick of the bunch actually that I've got in this video, it's what's playing now, and it's Bailter Space's Wammo. I just love this album, absolutely love it. Bailter Space, New Zealand band, they went in and based themselves in New York, they haven't been active for a while, all of their releases are really hard to get, they either came out on Flying Nun or Turbulence and then Matador in the US. Matador's deleted all of their stuff from the catalogue, Turbulence went bust, they're gone, so you can't get stuff from them. And so you have to track the stuff down online. This one I got through Discogs. And Alistair Parker, one of the members of Bailter Space, said that they were trying to explore the harmonic value of dissonance. They're an atmospheric noise rock band. They just get that amazing harmonic guitar drone going. It's absolutely magic. Frustratingly, I was trying to pick up another LP from Bailter Space. It was Robot World. It was on eBay, but the way that the guy had it set up, they wouldn't accept votes from my region, so I couldn't vote on it. Only one other person bid on it. It went really, really cheap. I was really disappointed to miss out on that. This one's pretty good. Though, actually, it reminds me of a bit of a moan sometimes buying stuff through either eBay or Discogs, when people quote the postage costs, and then you get it and you look at the stamps. I mean, this is an example where the stamps on there probably were about half the cost of what was quoted and charged for postage, but it's a bit of a grizzle. But I'm really pleased with the album. Bailter Space's Wammo. If you ever get the chance to pick up any of that, don't leave it for me. Yeah. Okay, so there are a few more things that are coming in the post, I hope. It just seems to be taking forever at the moment, and when they do, I'll wait till I get a decent number and put up a video, but as it were, it has been a while. I want to say thank you to those who have been commenting and responding. I really appreciate your feedback and the support you've been giving the videos. Thanks very much.